check.
Hold on.
Check.
It's not. Hold on. I do.
What's the word? Did I hit the notification bad?
We're not over there today?
Nah.
Yeah.
Working man.
Yeah.
Alright, yep, we're good.
Let me find out.
If it's right in front of us.
Falling down on the job. What's up? Here you go,
We
here.
ain't ready yet. I'm trying to get it right. We gotta give y'all time to get in here to hit the notification bell.
You gotta turn out with the mics up a little bit more. I think this one you gotta turn up a bit more.
Can you hear me?
Check.
Yeah, you gotta turn yours up a little bit more.
Oh, I don't even think I got my mic on this. Y'all good?
Yeah.
So y'all good?
Oh, wait.
Yes, sir. How my mic sounding now? Let me know, Breezy B. Still a little low?
Hold on. Hold up.
No, yes, no, maybe so.
Hold on. My thing is messing up.
If it's a little too low, it might be this low for this episode.
Why is that?
Yeah, you gotta turn yours up more.
But I don't know how to turn it up. Let's see. Let's see. Check. Let me know what it's sounding like.
Talk louder, that's all.
I feel like it's still. I think it still needs to be turned up more because it sounds more. It's like it's on Uncle Joey. I mean, on Papa.
Check. I see the level went up though. No.
Here, look.
I guess we'll figure it out next time. No, stay there.
You gotta say something, you?
Microphone check.
I don't even hear that. What you? It sounds low.
Yours sounds low.
Sounds real low. You gotta talk real loud.
So that means I need a microphone.
Yeah, you might need a microphone. That is low. How low can you go?
We back. You know what I mean? Looking like the gamer mic not gonna cut it. Welcome back to another episode of Knicks Morning Coffee. I'm your boy Joe Cole with my partner Mr. King.
Yep.
And we also got Breezy B in the house. How y'all feeling? How y'all day going?
Yeah, we almost didn't have her. She just came back from a party.
Just getting back. You ain't bring back no cake.
You almost didn't have her.
That's what's crazy. Go to a party, don't bring back no cake.
She got her priorities straight.
I ain't mad at you. I'd rather went to a party than work. But we here now. Welcome back. Like, comment, subscribe when you find your way in. Just Knicks, salute. I know I can count on you to come in here
Just Knicks.
for the convo, family. Make sure y'all hit your notification bell. You know what I mean? Come chillax with the young boys.
You said it right.
Huh?
Young boys. You said it right.
Yeah, probably don't they make it plural. All right. Knicks basketball is coming. You know what I mean? Coming faster than the winter. Where y'all want to start?
What you got? What you got?
All right. So, Malcom Bragdon starts it off. He's retiring. He said he had enough. And then in the nick of time, Landry Shamet said, your boy got the 3 for you. You know what I mean? So how we feeling about that?
I mean, for me, it's bittersweet because, I mean, like you said, a guy like Bragdon don't come along that often. And he's 32, but he's only 9 years in the league. So he's not old. He's a veteran, but he's not really old. 32 is not old for the NBA. So I wanted him bad only because we really never had a player like that. And if we did, it'd been a long time. A real orchestrator. Again, it's bittersweet because look at the flip side is you get Shamet. You know, so I ain't mad at him, but I wish if he'd have known before the preseason, like, you know, when he took the contract, if he would have known, I'm kind of waiting to find out too what happened when they said it might be. They wasn't sure. I was watching Knick Fan TV, and they didn't clarify if it take 10 years to get the insurance, and this is 9 for him. So nobody really clarified if it's 10 or less. It's got to be less because why would you walk away like that? But again, I thought Shamet was going to do us well with his decisive. Well, he didn't show it in the preseason, so let's get that off the rip. But we know he's capable of being a real floor general. And with all the scores that we got, it'd have been nice to have somebody like that who can also still penetrate and knock down his open shot. So, you know, salute to Bragdon. He gave it a go, but I kind of wish we had him.
I mean, with Shamet, I think we knew what we was getting already, so yeah, he had to fight for a spot. But I think he was pretty much getting that spot anyway. You know what I mean? I don't think it was going to be no different.
Well, word is that Bragdon was actually going to be on the roster.
I thought both of them was pretty much.
Yeah,
that's what they were trying to make a
both
trade.
of them they're going to try to make a trade
to
but
keep
now,
both of them.
Yeah, so you know, stay tuned for what's next to come. But season is here. Season is here.
It's like the Game of Thrones. All right. After that, we also kept Mohammad Diawara and what's his name, Trey Jameson.
Yeah.
Now I was gonna talk about Diawara. You know what I mean? I felt like he did good. I like the way he was looking out there. You know what I mean? It's like looking at our roster. Like, how you feel about these 2 pickups?
I love
Or
it because
keeping.
I wasn't as high on Mohammad Diawara, how you say his last name. We'll get it right. Now, after watching a little bit the game before, but after watching last game, he got tremendous value for us if needed, and he got a tremendous upside because he's long and he do a lot of things.
Come on, I can't keep letting you do that.
Oh my God!
You trying to hang with the young boy?
Nah, you know I ain't
can't
with that.
keep letting you do
Listen,
that.
The guy is lanky. How about that?
It ain't making no better.
Well, put it this way: he gonna find a way in case of foul trouble or injury. He's gonna find a way on the court.
Golly, he be bugging out.
Golly.
We trying to tell him he gotta chill, man.
Golly.
We trying
But
to
I like it.
Huh?
Jameson, I like too.
Yeah.
Love Jameson because he played 2 positions. Now, he's a 2-way contract, so he's not going to be up there that much. But he's a great insurance policy because he runs the floor, he's a rim protector, and he won't fumble the ball around the basket. You know, if a pass comes out of nowhere, he has good enough hands and good enough instincts to make the play. And that's what we really didn't have a lot in our big men. And no disrespect to Precious Achua, but he's going to be Jameson's going to be better around the basket.
Coach, what's up right now?
So
right now we talking about Landry Shamet, Mohammad Diawara, Trey Jameson. You know what I mean? How we feel about these pickups?
I told you I like it. I kind of wanted Matthews. I didn't know where Jameson, because they got him cheap. I didn't really know where that was going to go. But he's a keeper. And I just hope somewhere down the line, too, keep your eye on Matthews for somewhere down the line, even though there's nowhere to play him. So it's going to be, even with this roster that we got, it's going to be some good people in his 9-10-man rotation. There's going to be some good people that's not going to see the floor.
I mean, I think we kept what we wanted.
Yeah.
Everybody else was like icing on the cake. You know what I mean? Matthews, like he just looked good with the shooting, but it was the same way we fell in love with Shamet. So
it's different though. I mean,
we fell in love with the shooting.
Yeah, but they different kind of shooters. You know, Shamet is a do everything shooter, and Matthews is stand, hold your ground, wait for that ball to come, knock it down. But Shamet plays better defense, and like you say, he's been there before. So he's familiar with the Knicks and the players. So, but either way, it was all a win-win in terms of that.
We still got our young core. We still got Tyler Kolek. Even before Tyler, we still got McBride. We still got Malcom Diawara. I know that's a fan favorite to everybody. You know what I mean? He still got to kind of win me over. I think we don't give him enough time. I think he's one of them players that even if he is really good, it's like the Knicks might not even have been the best team for him if he can do what everybody say he can do. So I kind of feel bad for him in that sense. I thought he was going to get traded and get the shine.
Well, who
It
knows?
looks like a lot of people do like him. He's always one of the people that gets thrown in the trade.
And he wasn't hesitant in the preseason. He wasn't hesitant to pull it. So Bragdon retiring, I'm not necessarily going to say it closed the door on us still keeping him, but now it's more likely him and Kolek might be there because Kolek now becomes the only pure point guard left on the roster. So that doesn't even guarantee Kolek's going to get time. But now he becomes an insurance policy, too, in them situations. But one thing we do have with everybody we have, except for Mitch, everybody on our team can play multiple positions. Aside from Robinson, everybody can go. We got guys that can go center forward. Some can go center forward, 3. A lot of our 3s and 2s interchange. Guys can go 1-2. So this is going to be real interesting when it comes into foul trouble. We're going to see lineups that we're not even thinking of because of our versatility, and that's exciting for a Knicks fan. To know that everybody we put out on the floor, there's nobody we can put out on the floor that can't help us. So, again, we can't beat Tibbs in the head because he's gone. But these guys, when we put guys in the game, it's not going to be to give the starters a rest. It's going to be we still balling. So that's heavy. That's heavy for us.
Right. I know a lot of people, with our rotation being so heavy, pause. I ain't know no other way to say that. But with that, people still got an idea of what that backup point guard position would look like. And then there's rumored to have Victor Oladipo and maybe even Spencer Dinwiddie. Now, I wanted Spencer Dinwiddie back in the day. I think he was like a net. And I think they was looking to trade him. And I wanted him back then. He moved around, went to a couple of teams, so it was like it left my radar. Victor Oladipo, for his style of play, I think he more want to score and want the ball. I don't know if he helps us, but how you feel about those two that's being presented to us on the table?
Yeah, I've been seeing a lot about the past couple of days with Victor, and everybody say give him a shot. I personally don't see it right now because I don't know. Has he been out of the league a long time or?
But he's another one. I think he's on and off hurt.
Yeah, but I mean, where's he been? Where's he been lately? I don't even know he was even in the league. Now Spencer Dinwiddie, 6'5", 6'6", combo guard. I'll take him. I hate him with the Nets only because he used to torch us and talk all that mess. But I don't know. I don't even know how that would work. That means that still put people in play because Dinwiddie was bought out of his contract. So you can get him for cheap if he wants to come there. And he got to know coming there is not a whole lot of playing time. But I would take him, without a doubt. I mean, I'm looking at a situation with him and Jordan Poole in the backcourt. That's deadly.
Jordan Clarkson.
I mean Jordan Clarkson. I'm sorry. I keep saying Poole. And I think maybe in the back of my mind I must want Poole or something because I said that last week. But him and Clarkson, Dinwiddie and Clarkson in the backcourt, that would be dynamic in short spells. And I wouldn't even worry about the defensive side of that because the team's got to match you offensively.
That's crazy because I would like Jordan Poole, but I don't know if he mentally can be in New York.
I think he could.
I think that would be way too much for him. Dante Exum, coach said, I'm still thinking we need a trade or Dante Exum. I never liked Dante Exum. I don't know why. I just never.
Dante Exum,
he never standed out to me.
Yeah, he's to me he's like Bragdon though. He's like Bragdon, and he's a better. What's the kid we had last year? The 6'5" guard that played with us last year. Like a better one of him. So that's not a bad pickup though. You know, people like that. Like now he wasn't even on my radar because when they was going through. Even, you know, I had to shout out CP, Knicks Fan TV. I can't agree with you on as much as we love Alex Burke. I don't want Alex Burke back.
Yeah, no.
You know, that ship has passed. And we running now. And Burke was a great shooter for us. But even that last thing, he wasn't the same Burke last year as he was when we first got him.
I mean, he had to do a lot more when we first got him.
But his jumper was deadly. When he came back to us,
but it took him a minute. It took him a while to get the rhythm.
Yeah, but he was when he came back to us, he was just pulling, just because he can. There was no rhythm.
Then he figured it out.
Yeah, but I could do without. I could do without that.
Because with Alec Burke, he was one of those Knicks that I didn't like at first because we just had to throw him in the fire because of injuries, and then. I remember you kept saying, listen, he's going to get it right. This is what he do. This is what he do. Clyde would say, oh, he's a scorer. He does this. And then because of all the injuries, you able just to drive the car and just take the wheel and do whatever. So when he was doing that, it's cool. Did I like the way it looked when he did it? No. You know what I mean? But we won the games with him doing that.
Yeah. Then
he came back to the Knicks. You probably still got that mentality. You bored wherever you came from. So you come to the Knicks. There's a little bit of injury on the Knicks, or a lot of bit, whatever how you want to look at it, and then he gets the ball and he's just doing whatever. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
he's just trying to get a shot. Like,
he didn't come here to try to play point guard neither. He got thrust into a position that wasn't his. It just happened to work out for him because of the way that we was playing. But yeah, but those two guys, Oladipo, I just don't want. And ain't nothing against Oladipo. He was a great player when he played. I just don't know where he been, nothing about him right now. But we do know that Dinwiddie, if had to,
like, what's up?
Could help us, you know?
Yeah, same thing with Dante Exum. I don't know where he's been. There's a lot of guards. I remember, what was the guard we had? He was playing good. I mean, he was a good player. But then when we got him, he's undersized. And he just wasn't, he just did not pan out. I forgot his name. How I forget his name. J. Cole put him in the rhyme and everything. I don't even know how I forgot his name. But I can't even think of it right now. But it just crossed my mind. There's a couple of guards that's probably, I was saying Westbrook, and somebody done snatched him up. You know what I mean?
I didn't want Westbrook.
I mean, if it was looking shaky, I'd have been like, I don't know what's wrong with him.
No, there's nothing wrong with him. It's just that.
Because I like Westbrook. I like the Dennis Smith Jr. Jet Life. Thank you.
Oh yeah.
I couldn't think it was for the life of me.
Yeah, and there was talk of bringing him back.
I think there was, and I was like, I want to get, because I was rooting for him to do good. I wanted him to do good so bad, but he just didn't do nothing for us.
Yeah, I
that drove me crazy.
Yeah,
and he got the keys. It's like they kind of threw him the keys, and he couldn't figure. Who do we have that he couldn't figure it out?
That's when we threw that. When we was throwing those 2-3 years of throwing those teams together, trying to make something stick. But yeah, his downfall with us was all on him. I thought he was going to be a fast, high-flying guard for us that could shoot, and it just didn't work out. And and the talk of bringing him back recently, I didn't get that one. And I'm all for every scenario. You got to rattle every bush, shake every tree, but I didn't get that one. I didn't see nothing he could do for us right now. Not that he played pretty good with Charlotte a year or two ago. But what could he do for us right now? I don't know.
Yeah.
So.
Just make sure when y'all dropping in, make sure y'all hit that like button for me. Hit that subscribe and that bell, because you never know when we're going to go live. We might actually go live early in the morning.
Well, we got to get back to early in the morning, because this early in the morning, that's Knicks morning coffee. That's our staple.
You're going to have to call the hospital and tell them to change my hours. You know what I mean? But what else we got on the menu right now?
What we got?
Also, the last preseason game happened, and we had a lot of people down. I know you were telling me Brunson was looking more like himself. The Brunson burner came out.
Yeah.
Had new celebration. I wish I had the setup so y'all could see the new celebration with the whole.
Oh, he do?
Yeah, he got a new one.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I know y'all can't. Let me see something real quick. See, this is the best part. This is the best part about going live.
He looked.
I tried to save it to put it on the stream. But he
I seen that. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, I seen that.
I hope you do too, man.
But he looked real good. To me, well, Brunson is ready, and we know from the workouts he put in this summer. Yeah, that's hot. The workouts he put in this summer.
Yeah, I just
he gonna be ready from day one.
They ain't gonna be able to see that.
No, I'm looking at him.
Oh.
So, yeah, he definitely going to be ready when we tip off, because remember the talk of how the Knicks going to start, and I know that I think that might have been on agenda. I don't know, but they talked about Cleveland last year getting a new coach and then starting the season off very well. That why can't the Knicks do the same, even though we got a new coach and a new system? And we actually could do that, because even though we got a new coach and new system, all of our core guys are back. Everybody's back. So we shouldn't come out of the gate slushing. It's not the end of the world if we do, but we shouldn't. You know, so yeah, Brunson adding more to that. That's only going to hype up.
But it's crazy because that's what we wanted Brunson to do. If everybody, God forbid, that's my next. But if everybody's healthy, everybody's shooting decent. We ain't even gonna say shooting well.
Something soulful over there.
Yeah, I just got the shower trying to see if my waves are coming through, man. Khalid, what's up? Talk to your boy.
Something soulful.
Something soulful. Coming to a store near you one day. You know what I'm saying? But, what I was saying, yeah. So if everybody's playing up to par, hopefully we don't got to see the Brunson burn until the third quarter, fourth quarter, and the second to bring a game in, or maybe just let them have some fun. If the person can't guard them, I guess so. It gives everybody a break. And I don't even know why. This is my favorite talk right here. I don't know why players don't embrace that. Like, I know you want the numbers. I know you want the stats. But don't you want that ring? Don't you want that trophy? And the easiest way to get there, it's like when you playing ball, especially, let's just say we older now. So we playing with the young boys, and you want to sit there and run with them all day, or you just going to do 2-move pull-up like what Kobe used to do. I know we talked about that a while ago, but the thing everybody liked about Kobe, especially the older Kobe, he don't waste movement. You know what I mean? He's beating you in 2 or 3 moves like the Melo we love. Like, those type of plays is what wins the game. Wasting all that energy trying to get the highlights, trying to get the camera time, you know what I mean? Showing out. We can't do that no more.
I mean, you play to your capability and your strength. So we saw, especially in the last game with Brunson, the Brunson burner, like the play where, damn, I wish we had it, where he drove, I guess he drove left, and he threw it behind his back to Jameson. Jameson caught it, and then he just flipped it up and made the layup off the glass. Now, you give that to Mitch either dunk it or fumble it. You give that same pass to Precious Achua, and he maybe hesitate before he go up. Jameson just went up, switch hands, and laid it up. So Brunson is showing that he's making a fast move, and if somebody's open, I'm hitting them. But I'm making a move to the basket, which is what we want him to do. You know, look for your shot, but if somebody pops open, you got to dime them. Right. And that's what he did last night. He dimed them, and then he, you know, and it just helped him doing that because it's a motion offense. Then people are always moving, and they get into your line of vision. So now, no matter what kind of move you make, I pop in your vision just because you see the number. If you can see the number on my jersey, you're going to hit me. If you can see both numbers, you're gonna hit me. So, no, that wasn't the one right there. It was the one where he threw behind his back. But yeah, that's the kind of stuff that gonna make the Knicks even more exciting. We know we're gonna win, right? So like got down like 2013, even though we won 54 games, but it seemed like 64 games because every time we played, it seemed like we won. So it just comes to how you win, how dynamic is it, and how much fun is it to enjoy the season, and that's all we can ask for. So I'm happy for Brunson to be able to have to run and move. Yeah, at some point we're gonna need you to be you and hold the ball, and because if you see the game slipping away, it might be in the middle of the second quarter. If remember how we used to play the game at the fourth quarter, late in the fourth quarter, we down 10, even though we up 10. That's how we used to like make sure we win. So in this case with Brunson,
we up 10, we really up 5.
Yeah,
and we gotta.
Yeah,
we ain't have to do that in a couple of years though, but.
No, we ain't. Yeah, it wasn't necessary because when the games that we win, we winning. And even though we coming back from a lot of games last year, we coming back and we still getting W. But I think Brunson buying in to coach's system, it can only help him, make him a better player, make him a better point guard. Even though this is positionless basketball, but yeah, Brunson Burner's not going nowhere. But everybody gonna be involved, and you saw that. You saw that the past couple of games. Everybody gonna be involved, and on top of that, the last game, almost everybody hit a 3, at least one. Some of them had 2 and 3. So the Knicks, coach wanted them pull it when you open. They was pulling it when they was open.
Yeah, we gonna see Mitch hit a 3, and it's gonna be on and popping. My boy mentioned the game.
Wouldn't surprise me.
Listen, before we get to our last topic, and we got Kids Corner today. Got a couple questions before we even get to all those. How y'all feeling, man?
Our last topic. We just got here. What we got?
Yeah, I mean, we ain't had that many. And we've been here for a minute. Time go fast when you having fun.
Damn.
But y'all in the chat, what y'all want to talk about?
What's your last topic? Maybe I got something.
You know what I mean? Ain't nothing going on. The game about to start. We over here hype. We trying to get ready. We trying to get right.
Yeah, this is going to be crazy.
You know what I mean? Football did it to me. I'm about to just watch soccer. It's over. I can't stand my team.
You know what? You know what's funny though? We're gonna switch to the Jets just for a second. Now I know my team is 0-7.
I know,
but we lost. No, we lost every game except the Dallas game, 7 points or less, and most of those games was lost by 2 or 3. So it's one play away every game. Just like today, we lost by 6. We one play away, or 7. We one play away every game.
6, 7.
6, 7.
I don't even know what it means.
Yeah, but we there. We might not be. It ain't gonna be this year, but we one play away every game. We one more play. So I'm giving up on the season, but I'm not giving up on the Jets. It's just this year. Now after losing today, it's done. Because now you'd have to win out to get a wild card.
I ain't even turn them on. I ain't even waste my time. I just did my job at work, and so I'm not even putting it on.
Nah, you can't go out like that. Jets. Who we got? Jets what in here? Tell him can't go out like that.
Yeah, Jet, like he might be talking about the plane. I don't know. I don't know if we talking about the Jets. But just Knicks, where young players you see breaking the rotation. It's hard. Pause. I don't know.
No, I mean,
got Kolek. I'm not counting McBride no more. He's 5 years in. 10 more than that. 5 years. How many years?
Yeah, he's about 5 years. But Mohammad
Diawara.
Yeah.
But we still got the other big though. What's his name?
Yeah, but he can play small forward, L power forward. Muhammad. And he runs
Kevin
McCullough. Yes, I love Kevin McCullough. I just don't see him breaking the rule. But I don't want the Knicks to get rid of him.
What's the other big that we was hyped for all year long? What's his name?
Oh, Yabusele?
Yeah.
He did his thing. He's going to be first
but
big
I
off
seen
the
Coach
bench.
saying that Yabusele and Towns going to have to get used to playing 2 different positions.
Right.
Which makes sense. I thought they both played 2 positions anyway. But with that being said, I don't see any of the younger guys playing too much.
No, not too much, but I could see.
I can see Kolek playing if we really worried about the point guard situation.
Nah, it ain't not early in the season. He might play, but it's not going to be like you got to worry. Nobody's pressing you like that early in the season. But who now?
Yeah, it definitely is Jet Life.
Who's that?
So the rapper Currency. Currency is the rapper that dropped music all the time. I don't know if you know who Currency is,
No.
but definitely that's jet lag.
Currency was money. I was like, yeah.
I mean, I guess that's what he was playing off of.
But I think when they talking about too, you was talking about Yabusele and Towns. You know, there's also was something yesterday with Coach talking about Mitch and Huck Porty. And,
Oh, yeah, I forgot
and
about Huck Porty.
About
I can see
you
him
know, about
playing.
Mitch not maybe playing some of the back-to-back. So I don't think that you have to do that. I don't think you got to preserve Mitch till the end of the season. He's either going to be there or he not. Let him not burn out. But if it's meaningful games, Mitch got to play. Because what he brings to the team, it gets contagious. And then when you don't have it, you know, when you got Mitch behind you, you could pressure the ball. Because if you beat me, look what you got to run into. You got to run into our big fella. So I don't think we should be toying around with his. Yeah, he gets hurt a lot, but he did. You know, when he came back last year, he seems healthy. And his workout at some point is either got to be there for you the whole season or it's not. And you keep all the big men you got. That's why I'm glad we kept Jameson, even though it's a two-way. Because now we have Mitch, Cat, Yabusele, Huck Porty, and Jameson. We got 5 guys that can play center and be somewhat effective, either offensively or defensively. So, and we got to hold on to them 5 guys because we can't, like, as much as I love Jericho Sims, and he did good for us when he started. He had to start 15, 20 games. But you're not getting nothing on the offensive end. And I think that was just by design because we didn't go to him with the lobs or whatever it was. But Huck Porty showing that he's going to help us when he's called upon. And it's probably going to be some games that he starts if they decide to rest Mitch. He may start some games. And if he does, it don't hurt. It don't hurt. It's just that I think Mitch should be out there to start every game and set that defensive tone so guys feel comfortable pushing up on their man, not worrying about getting beat.
I mean, listen, I forgot about Huck Porty. I was saying that last year. If they're going to cut.
Whoa. You forgot about Huck Porty?
Yeah, I forgot.
That's your boy.
Yeah, listen. Step slow. But what I was saying was, what Huck Porty was, I think if you're going to play Huck Porty, let's just say he's one of the young guys that's going to play. Cutting Mitch's minutes would make more sense. Now, would he like
play
that?
20 minutes a game.
That's what I'm saying. Would he like that? We still don't know what the rotation gonna be like. How many plays did he put in last game? We don't know because
he put some in there. He was calling plays
with those guys.
Yeah, he was still calling plays. Last game, he was actually calling plays, and even on the Knicks post show, they was pointing it out. And he said he was gonna be putting in plays by their last game. Now, again, to us it looked the same, but the way everybody was cutting. Remember, after the play, he was calling plays. Yeah, but you ain't gonna call a play all the time. You're gonna see what develops. If it don't develop, and you got 11, 12 seconds still on the clock, okay, let's run this.
You think Diawara was getting playing time? Every time we think a play is gonna get playing time, I can't see where they get in at unless the rotation is gonna change. So that's what I was saying. So if Towns and Yabusele is playing multiple positions, when somebody comes out, Mitchell Robinson, one of them is playing center first. So yeah, then I can see Diawara probably getting the minutes because he looked like he just fit right in. Now let's scale it back. Dadier, I don't see him getting playing time. I think he's probably going back to the G League. You know what I mean? Or he's gonna come up or down no matter what.
Like Jameson,
Yeah. Now it depends on. I'm just gonna get into it. I'm gonna ask y'all why y'all thinking about these rookies playing or these young guys playing. Are we worried about staying healthy this year? You know what I mean? With players already being banged up or hurt, or they worried about their shelf life for the rest of the season? Are y'all worried about these injuries?
So what was Mitch's? Was Mitch just a rest day?
We don't know. I don't know. So I don't know if this is just what they were saying.
I know Carl was
just for preseason. Carl, he hasn't played since the first 2 preseason games.
Yeah, and we're not even worrying about him right now because even if he toned his game down, he's still better than most centers. You know, like even if he had to tone it down in spurts, but he did some things this preseason. Look like he's ready too. You know what I'm talking about? Like attacking the basket with the man on your hip. and still getting to the basket and scoring, everybody looks in rare form. Now, resting who though?
You think Josh Hart, JW? You think Josh Hart gonna be hurt all season? What the hell he do?
What was it? What was his injury? A back injury?
He said a back and a thumb injury.
He don't need no thumb injury. He already have days where he wasn't shooting. But see, that's also where DR will get his minutes. Because if Josh is not there, see, OG and Mikal, they interchangeable. So they always gonna find minutes on they're gonna get extra minutes in them terms. Because of the way that they can play the 2 and the 3 and the 3 and the 4, like they can just rotate up and down. I think the fact that because you have Clarkston, he's going to eat up a lot of minutes in the backcourt. And Deuce, as long as we got him, everybody feels we're not going to trade Deuce. I'm not necessarily sure that they're not showcasing Deuce. And he's shooting lights out too. Something tell me, and the deadline used to be around December the 10th when you start making trades again. Something just tell me they shopping Deuce, because unless this system really just giving Deuce the chance to shine, usually you put a guy out there so people can see and dangle and bait. Because we treating Deuce like a number one, like an A1. And he's holding his own with anybody. But that's why it just tells me that they might be. Now, again, Bragdon, that whole dynamic changes a lot, too. But if we got to go into the season with what we got, we good because of all the interchangeable parts. Mikal is really a 3. He's really a 3. He's just playing the 2 with us, but he's really a 3. And then there was another guy they was talking about bringing in. Damn, I forget his name. Somebody that played with Brunson so that was Dinwiddie played with Brunson in Dallas. So maybe Brunson wants him. Either way they go, but who's out if that happens? Somebody had to be out.
Yeah, I know. That's what I was thinking of too.
Yeah. So to recap what you were just talking about, I think in the early season, I think DR, how you say his name? I'm gonna get it right. I think he's gonna be the young guy.
Kolek is out. I don't know.
I think he's gonna be the young guy that get the minutes. The only reason why Kolek might not really get it is because Deuce. So Shamet, we know is going to be the odd man out but that's expected until you need it. With Josh out, it's between Shamet and DR, and in essence, probably Shamet.
And I'm worried about certain players' health in this system. I don't think Mike Brown's system fits the team outside of the players like Mikal and Deuce. It's looking like his system is pretty much working. They just moving the ball, so as long as I guess other than I didn't see the play breakdown, I wish we could play it, but I didn't see the plays break down. But from what I was watching, it looked like everybody's in sync of just that. You know what I mean? Mike Brown up in style, will tie a lot of guys out. We need a lot of pieces in rotation because that's why they said they dropped the weight. That's why he putting more people in the rotation.
Oh, yeah.
Front office is getting what they want because they said we're bringing in these players to play, not to sit on the bench, which I agree. I think the healthier team for the past couple of years, people have been noticing the healthier team is winning. You know what I mean? It's not so much the bench and the rotation or how many players you got. Yeah, that plays a factor, but the healthier team does win. So, yeah, like Brunson doesn't get hurt too often. Like he gets banged up, but he wouldn't have to this year. Mikal is Iron Man. And I don't want to jinx it, you know what I mean? But he's Iron Man. OG, I don't know what it is about his footwork. Y'all tell me, because I've been telling you he need to play some soccer, do something.
Why? What do you say? What's wrong with his footwork? Because you got to realize.
I'm talking about the way
Toronto ran.
I'm talking about the way he launches off his pivot. He's indecisive.
Well, he's a skilled player, though.
Yeah, sometimes it just looks like this is why you're getting hurt. Like when he had that strain, that calf injury, the way he tried to jump. Why did you try to jump like that? I don't know. Y'all tell me if y'all noticed that.
Yeah, but we got this is my thing, and that's the question is obvious. We want to know. So can they play in that system? But a lot of our guys came from the Western Conference, and OG came from Toronto. Toronto used to run a lot. Like their wings got out a lot. So mostly everybody we have, I think they can play in that system. Now, is it their best strength? Maybe not. OG's best strength is in the half court. But he's shown in Toronto, and he's shown too last year when we ran, that he can do it, and he can do it effectively. But I don't think, even though coach wants to run, that run is not going to be the staple of our team anyway. Because when we need a bucket, we got two of the best that do it. You know, we got Cat and we got, you know, the Brunson Burners. So, but you want to get out and run to get easy buckets and get everybody a chance to touch it. And that's what they've been doing in the preseason. Now, historically, preseason teams, if you're not used to doing it, it dies down as the season goes on. But I think guys are going to enjoy getting those extra. As long as Cat and Brunson enjoy it, the other guys are going to love it. And then now you got to learn how to get back on defense.
See, now I'm about to ask them because I'm looking at the chat and I'm listening to him talk. Who the first player that's going to make y'all get on y'all nerves? Every year we like somebody. It's always that one player, get Yabusele out of there. Who the first person that's going to get on y'all nerves?
I want to hear this for myself.
Yabusele looks slow. I don't like what I see. I like Diawara. Yeah, see, now this is what I'm saying. See, JW, I don't know who you are. But listen, who is the first player y'all going to start getting mad and being like, get him out the game? Every year we got a player like that. Even Brunson had a moment where we was like, yo, if you stop doing that Brunson burner, we might win the game. You holding the ball too long. He was getting like Melo. You know, I love Melo. But he was doing that too. Who the first player that y'all think is going to start getting on our nerves this year? Before we even get into the other questions, who's the first player that's going to start getting on your nerves? Because we like Yabusele. We like Clarkson going nuts for a reason. Clarkson going to do what he going to do. But he going to be the first person to get on your nerves?
Yeah, you know what? That's what people going to pick
so far. Y'all think so?
Yeah, they're gonna why?
Yabusele, but I've been saying Yabusele because I said he went from we liking Yabusele to now he's like at the bottom of what we think. Cause I remember who else? We got Clarkson, Yabusele. Who else?
Those are the two that I didn't even think Yabusele. I just think Yabusele. Oh, okay. Here, I just think Yabusele got to fit in. He'll find his niche. Clarkson is one.
Clarkson look like he just scoring
on people's nerves.
You think Clarkson gonna be the first one?
Yeah, I think he's gonna be one to get up.
I remember everybody loved Kolick last year. Oh, he need to play. He need minutes. He got in the game, threw the ball away like 3 times. Looked nervous. Now all of a sudden nobody like Tyler Kolick. I just had to get that out. Just a random thought before.
No, but that's yeah.
It's like, who the first Knick that's going to be like, man, sit him down and put Mitch back in the game. Or sit him down and put Deuce back in the game. Deuce in the third, he will get exposed by a tough athletic. Nah.
Who?
Don't do that.
Who?
Deuce. He said Deuce in the third will get exposed by a tough athletic guard. No, he won't. Deuce been shutting people down, getting busy. He been shocking me. Deuce actually went from I liked him, then he got on my nerves. Now he one of my favorites. Other question is, once a Knick, always a Knick. How do you feel about Malcom Bragdon? You retired a Knick?
Nah. Oh my God, nah. Yeah.
Check that playoffs. I'm gonna see what's going on this year. Maybe he did wild out, but once a Knick, always a Knick. Malcom Bragdon, retired a Knick. Is he going down as one of the best Knick shooters in?
Say it again. Is he going down as what?
Best Knick shooters in history. What's going on? Once a Knick, always a Knick.
Yeah, in this case, nah, he's not a Knick.
All right.
Not in this case. Yeah, but I think Clarkson might be the first one to get on people's nerves because when he's going to take the shot, he's going to force the shot, and we're going to need that though.
Yeah, I don't know. McBride's
when he's missing, people are going to complain.
Who?
Clarkson.
Clarkson.
But when he's making it, it's going to be like, no. Okay, yes. Like 2 floaters he hit the other night looked like they were bad shots, but they both went in. You know.
But we love J.R. Smith, and he constantly was wound.
Lakewood in the house.
You know what I mean?
Jersey.
JR constantly was bugging out. Clarkson looked like I don't think he's gonna have to do what he's doing, but they're gonna have to figure out something.
Nah, they gotta let him go. You gotta let him
They're
go.
gonna have to let him do something.
When he's in the game, regardless of who he's in the game with, as long as he's playing still team basketball, but when he got his man, he got to be able to take it.
That made me nervous though. Like, call people's number, let them shine, especially on certain games where you know they got the team's number, and don't whack behind Pacers. They killed all of us, man. They killed everybody, but who? I want to say they killed Brunson. I mean, Brunson put it on him, but
Yeah,
Pacers. I don't know why we lost to the Pacers. I didn't even put that on McBride. McBride can only do something.
I don't know what.
McBride got his back in some of them games. I ain't gonna lie to you. Now that I'm thinking about it, and I'm not talking about the numbers of the points. I'm talking. If you've been here before, you know I talk the impact of the game, whether you scoring or not. If you putting somebody on the breaks, if you getting timely steals, disrupting the ball, moving the ball, whatever you doing on that court, McBride. I can't say nothing about McBride. I don't think he's gonna be the one to get on our nerves.
We were deferring too much during the Pacers last year. We ain't gonna have to do that this year.
Listen, and make sure y'all come back, because as soon as Diawara get on y'all nerves, JW, make sure you bring your butt back. All right. Talking about Yabusele, why Diawara gonna be the first one? We're gonna get him out of here. The entire team was tired by that point.
Yeah,
Because of
they said it.
injuries, Clarkson playing for a contract and 33 years old, trying to get a bucket for his numbers.
Well, it's not. Yeah, but
I think he's probably playing for something bigger. I think when these players come to the Knicks now, if he was playing for a contract, he'll just play the role well and move on like any other player that we had that did good on other teams. They got their contract, they played well within that role, and then they moved on. DiVincenzo, I can't think of no other one, but DiVincenzo come to mind.
When you play well,
yeah, and what we needed him to do, and then you move on to the Timberwolves.
You could be mediocre. If you play well in New York, right, it could be mediocre somewhere else. But it's going to be magnified when you're playing for the Knicks. And yeah, people know that's going to get their stock, let people know I can still play. And I'm gonna get my bread, but that's what it is. New York brings that. We just didn't put together the championship seasons year after year. But even the way that people always used us to roll up their stock. Yeah, Clarkson could be doing that, but this fits both of us. You get us where we need to be, being that six-man assassin. And when you go next year, wherever you go, you get your money. You know, more power to you. We'll always love you for it. So yeah, he playing for a contract, but it's gonna help us. Yeah.
But yeah, Clarkson, he gonna do good. I was just making sure I had to get y'all riled up, man. Y'all was too calm talking about these rookies and who gonna do this and who gonna do that. You always got to prepare for something with the Knicks. Somebody's gonna be
just like Bragdon retiring.
Somebody gonna yell at Mike Brown, is gonna get to the news and the media and be like, "Oh, I think Knicks made a mistake about this person. We might have made a wrong move," and then y'all turn around, y'all potentially gonna junk on somebody. But what we got going on? The Kids Corner.
Kids Corner.
What we got going on?
Here, I'll give him mine. Mic check.
Okay, so today we have 5 questions instead of 3. So the first question
5.
is,
What got going on here?
She want to talk.
So the first question is, since the New York Knicks are in the championship conversation, are the Knicks a super team?
Are we a super team?
I don't necessarily make us a.
You probably gotta move the mic up.
Oh yeah, I don't necessarily say we a super team. Super teams is usually 3 all-stars, right? Usually 3. We don't really got 3 all-stars. So I don't consider us a super team. I consider us a very good, well-rounded team. You know, I don't consider us a super team.
Yeah, I think they even have the super team title. You at least got to be making it or winning the finals at least for the first 2 years for me.
But it's usually 3 guys. Even San Antonio, they had a quiet 3, you know, with Parker, Duncan, and Ginobili, but it was 3. So
I was trying to think of that Celtic team.
It's usually 3 All-Stars.
Yeah, I was trying to think of that Celtic team with Paul Pierce, Garnett, that won at Rondo.
And Allen. Rondo was extras.
But then what did they do after that? Nothing, right?
I mean, they were contenders for a while, but they only won the one
I
championship.
would have called them a super team, but
when they first put that team together, they were a super team.
I'm also thinking of Miami, LeBron, Dwayne Wade, that team, Kobe, Shaq, Kobe, Pau Gasol. The teams that win. You got at least Golden State.
Oh, that's a super team.
That was a super team. That was like a 5-year run.
Yeah.
Maybe even more.
Yeah, Golden State, San Antonio.
And then you added KD for like 2 more. Like, the Pistons. Yeah, the Pistons. I wasn't even going to go back that far because that was like a no-brainer. The Pistons, the Bulls, the Lakers.
No, he might be talking about, you want the one with Wallace or the one from back in the day?
I'm thinking of the one from back in the day.
That Piston team, well, we know that was the one with Wallace, that was a good team. So.
Yeah,
okay.
But was that a super team, though?
No, it wasn't a super team.
So they wasn't going back. That's what I said. They would fall on the same line for me as the Celtics. Right?
No, the Celtics had a better run, even though they didn't win the championships.
The Celtics won one.
They won one, but I'm saying they still had a better run year after year. Until Allen went to Miami, that team still was, you still looked at it as right.
But you're not super team for me. I think you only get that title for me if you would have won, and then you continue to apply pressure every year. Would be like Golden State at that time and most recent. Mm-hmm. OKC maybe if they do it again. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you can take OKC. I don't consider them a super team, but
I'm talking about if they win again.
Yeah, it's like a perfect storm.
Or they even get there again.
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna start to look at you a little different on how that run looks like Golden State. That's the most recent I could think of a super team.
Yeah.
Other than the LeBron joint, that was cheating.
Okay.
All right, the second question is, Jalen Brunson's father was demoted as a Knicks coach. Do you think it will have a lasting effect on Jalen's future contract with the team?
You want to go first?
Jalen Brunson, I ain't gonna curse, got a big old contract. I don't think it's gonna be effective.
Did he get a big old contract?
Big enough.
Yeah, he didn't get what he.
Well, I was trying to make a joke.
Oh yeah.
I don't think that affect nothing.
Yeah, because he could have signed. He could have waited and signed for $100 million.
I just seen a post where it said Jalen Brunson's pop said that was the first one to hold him. Like he didn't even hold him before Leon Rose.
Who was the first one?
No, he said to pick up Jalen. It was
Leon Rose.
Yeah, Leon Rose before.
Yeah,
I just seen that joke.
Yeah,
that ain't even a question.
Yeah, the Godfather. Because Jalen, remember he could have waited next year and he could have signed for $100 million more. So remember that talk about and who was the player just now with the Kawhi thing? Was it the under the deal table?
Hey.
I know, right? Let me stop. Right.
What are you talking about?
So, but in hindsight, that's not coming from me. That's coming from somebody.
Come on, Jet Life. He's trying to wild out, man.
Yeah, but you know,
he's trying to. I don't even put Jalen on there.
Yeah, see, the other part though got to be. I don't think he feels bad that his father's not the number 2 because his father shouldn't have been a number 2 coach anyway. Although he should be on the team as a coach. And if Leon Rose wasn't the father's best friend or one of the father's best friends, would he even be on the team, coaching the team? But I can't really say, because if the father have to lead the team, and at some point he might have to because coaches, they start changing what they need before Brunson's next contract is up, could that be something if it doesn't end well? Could he hold it against the Knicks?
Nah.
If it don't end well.
I don't even think.
Because Brunson already got his dream. You know, between Philly, he went to high school. He's from Jersey and then to Philly, and he went to high school in Chicago. But this is home for him.
Brunson won.
And you're playing with your friends.
Brunson want free pizza every time he come to New York. He never gonna say nothing bad about New York. One.
No, not saying
Number
bad,
two,
but
I told you when he first got here, I said in order for Brunson to be that superstar that he probably wants to be, I don't think he came into this league thinking he was just gonna be just regular old Jalen Brunson. I think when we watch them videos of him on the Knicks, it's not by chance that he makes it to the Knicks and he's on this trajectory up. You know what I mean? Like I said he's gonna have to be more, for lack of a better word, flamboyant on the court. Before we got Brunson, he may have clapped after a score, cheered. He got to the Knicks and he is
but that all
out of here. Like he's doing this.
Mind you, that all
he on 2K.
You got your God. You got your godfather. You got your father. You got Wes. You're comfortable.
I'm talking about, but that don't make enough for you to be where he is right now. Because
it does make enough.
No, because you had Doc Rivers and you had Austin Rivers on the team.
No, that's different. It's different. Austin was going to be Austin, but when somebody coming recruiting you like Leon,
I'm talking about that pan out well.
It's not even a knock.
Seth Curry,
you come into my game and my team. You the man. I'm telling you before you come. You the man. Jaden already knew that. You're gonna be the man. So it does make a difference.
I mean, as a fan,
him being here,
I didn't think he was gonna come to be the man. I thought it was gonna be Randall.
Right, but I'm saying being here in New York with Wes, with Leon, and with your dad, you got to know that even if you don't act like it's special treatment, it is in a sense special treatment. And if your dad, he handles it great, so we can't really say. Don't quote me on that. But if your dad, if it don't end right for your dad, that's going to have a personal effect on you because your idol is your dad. You know, this is the reason why.
Yeah, if I think he leaves,
he can never beat me in basketball because these are the kind of reasons.
Hold on, you done took it too far.
They get emotional.
He done took it too far. I was about to say something about Brunson and his pops. Listen. Case closed. I thought about Antetokounmpo when he came. If he would have came to the Knicks, I don't want all them brothers over here.
Yeah, you would have got him.
That's what I'm saying.
You see what happened?
If we just got to deal with Knicks,
did you see that? Did you see the highlight with Tananis? Tananis name is Tananis. Yeah. See now, what they saying is, whoever gets me, save a roster spot.
Yeah, but hold on. Now back to the real question. Listen, y'all. I was smoking him. You.
Joe, you done bumped your head. When you ever smoked me?
I just smoked you in the shooting game the other day.
That wasn't a smoke, first of all. Plus, I won one, too. You can have that's the first time you've been out there shooting. We just throwing the ball up on a new court.
And won a couple of games.
A new court with a double rim. Double rims ain't my thing. I'm a real shooter. Double rims ain't my thing.
A real shooter don't care about the rim.
Yes, they do. Yes, nobody like double rims. They just don't. We ain't going to skip that. Everybody know who the dog is in this family. Everybody
me. He got the Westchester Nick. I am the Nick. You heard? Like, he is crazy. He ain't better than me.
She's cutting us off.
Before you cut, nah.
All right, so this is what we're going to do.
We're going to settle it now.
Right, we're going to take it outside one of the shows for a shooting contest. A brand new court right down the street. So we're going to, before it get too cold, we're going to take it out there and y'all can see for yourself. You're going to see the form. You're going to see his form that I taught him. Right? So it's going to be over when we get out there and y'all see who the shooter is. He's going to shoot good because I taught him. So that's it.
That's
next
crazy.
Question.
Jet life. I'm too good, man. Like my boy said, I'm like macaroni and cheese at a family reunion. I'm great. You heard? I'm lethal. If I was playing for the Knicks, they'd had a hard time. I'd have been playing Landry Shamet would have had to sit down. Y'all wouldn't have been thinking about Matthews. I'd have been that young boy got to play. Come on, it'd have been crazy.
You wouldn't have been good enough to get the water.
That's crazy.
What's the question?
Crazy.
Okay. The next question is, Knicks fans finally have a team they can be proud of. What is the worst thing that can happen for the true fans to turn on them?
Yeah, you said it. You already said it.
What?
Read it again.
Wait, where? Okay. Knicks fans finally have a team they can be proud of. What is the worst thing that can happen for the true fans to turn on them?
When you were talking about who the first one, the fans gonna get tired of.
Yeah, but what will make us turn on the Knicks?
If they not playing, damn. If they not playing hard. So one thing about New York, over the years, you could lose if you gave it your all. Now I don't know if that even still applies anymore because the past 4 or 5 years, I don't know if playing hard is enough anymore. We've elevated from that. You know, so I would have thought in the past you could say as long as you're playing hard, the fans are always going to be behind you. But now the bar is set so high, which is why Patrick Ewing always had that love-hate relationship with the Garden, because during the Pat Riley era, it was always that window that we playing for a championship. And then you come up short, and then they blame the best player on the team whenever we came up short. And then after you leave, then you get the accolades. So playing hard is not going to be enough just to say lose and you played hard. We have to win. I think if we don't win, I think some of the fan base is going to start looking sideways because there's no excuse when you have everything that you need to be successful. But one thing about a New York Knicks fan, we'll talk about you, but we don't want nobody else to talk about you. You know, and it takes a lot for people not to come to the Garden. Because the Knicks is theater. The Knicks is not just a game. It's not just a basketball game. It's a theater. It's an event. When people come to the games, you know, they're going out for a whole. They're not just going to the games. I'm going to pop over here. This is an event. Even though it's 41 home games, that's 41 events. Rather I watch it at the game, at home, or go out to a bar or something. You know, it means something to everybody. So it'd be hard to figure out what really will turn the fans against the Knicks. And right now, the only thing I can think of is not winning. Now, if somebody think of something else, let us know.
Yeah,
because we diehards.
He said,
Who's that?
Look what we did with Melo and Stat when Melo got there, and we just couldn't work it out. Yeah, that was tough. That was a tough thing to look at. When Melo got there, we thought it was just gonna work well. It's almost like, but what that one was, we got Melo, and we was excited, but Stat was playing so well. You know what I mean? And it was like he was on his way to be MVP of the season, scoring, rebounding, taking over games, facilitating. And then we thought, all right, when Melo get hit, this is gonna work, and they just could not figure it out. I don't think we turned on them, but it was disappointing.
Yeah, it was disappointing.
For us to turn on the Knicks right now, I think if we make a big trade that some people say we think we need to make, if we make a big trade and it don't work, I think that will hurt.
Yeah.
Like, let's just say we did make that big trade for Towns. And
not Towns.
No, I'm just saying, let's just say Towns got traded, Antetokounmpo came, and we lost another piece. Let's just say, or not even Mitch, let's just say Dadier, but another piece that we probably lost, like OG or something, or Mikal that went into that trade. And then we just started losing. No, I think that's the only thing this year that can.
Yeah, we right there. We at the pinnacle. So anything other than that window being open, like right now, we can't go back to trying to climb. We have to stay. Even if you don't win the championship, though, we're not even talking. We just saying you have to stay on that rise where you can win a championship. Once we get below that again, the fan base is not going to turn on you. But if we drop back down to trying to fight to get in the lottery, that's going to be a problem. That's going to be a problem. Because now we see it. We see that usually like player come to the Knicks and then they lose their talent, and then they leave the Knicks and then they find their talent again. Well, now guys are coming and they balling out. So it would take a whole lot, but it would take something drastic.
Yeah, I was trying to think of what's the event that would happen to make us. I don't even want to think about. My blood pressure can't even think about that.
Yeah, it would have to be something coming up real short. And when I say coming up real short, meaning not even getting the playoffs. Remember, after Milwaukee won the championship, remember the next year they was getting bounced out in the first round. So I don't know if that would do it for us or not, but the bar is set so high. It would be disappointing not to get to the Eastern Conference Finals and maybe get to the championship. That would be disappointing. But I don't know if that would break our spirit because we know next year, boom, 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 we're still right back in it.
Yeah, one and done, we'd probably be hot. I don't know if that would have me turn on the Knicks, but I would be hot. If everybody's healthy and we made it, and this is Mike Brown's system, and we rolling, and we game 6 games and we out, oh yeah, I'm hot. But that's the only thing I can think of.
All right. This is a hypothetical question. Who is one player the Knicks can't be without to win a championship?
Brunson. We lose Brunson, it might be a wrap.
Yeah, it's crazy because I feel Brunson, but I think Townsend.
Towns,
rather. I feel like Brunson because his heroics, the Brunson burner.
I'm talking about we did it without Towns. Can we do it without Brunson?
Yeah. I think I might say Brunson too in that sense because it'd be hard without either one of them. But if you had to lose one of those, it's only those two. Anybody else could be replaced because as long as you have Mikal or OG, as long as you got one perimeter defender, then you are right. So we have two. So I have to say Brunson. Yeah.
We said Brunson and Towns, Mikal, OG to an extent. Yeah, if we lost more than one, that's crazy.
Yeah, if it was
just one,
Brunson.
Yeah, Brunson for me.
Only because of the end of the game. Because, see, Cat being over there in Minnesota, we don't really know what he looked like at the end of the game. We just know he was in Minnesota getting buckets. We don't know that, was he a clutch player? So, good question.
All we know is Bodega.
My last question is, what was your introduction to becoming a Knicks fan?
Who you want to start?
Oh, you already know mine. I've been a Knicks fan since the late '70s, but I've been a diehard since the mid '80s. I go back when we had in the '70s when we had like after the Clyde era, because I was real young during the Clyde era. I just knew of Clyde because of the older guys in the neighborhood. But in the late '70s when we had Bob McAdoo that we got from Buffalo, who had led the league in scoring 2 years in a row. It was when Buffalo had an NBA team. And then we get Bob McAdoo, and we had Spencer Haywood, Lonnie Shelton. We had a lot of good guys on our team. But we just didn't win. And then you go into the early 80s with Michael Ray Richardson and Bill Cartwright and them. That still was a Ray Williams. That was a really good team. And then Bernard King comes. All of a sudden now it's like can't miss. So I remember like being in high school, and these days when everybody was going out, I was going home watching the game because games came on, regular TV at that time for the Knicks. So that was like my introduction. Well, the real introduction was the early guys like from the '70s in my neighborhood. They used to always be talking about Clyde when they won the '73 championship, and then everybody in that room, all the older guys had a poster of Clyde. So that was my first introduction because that was the first poster I used to always see, even though I wasn't watching the games because they didn't come on like that. And then later on, it was just over. Once I became a Knicks fan, it was a wrap.
See, that's fine. You had a choice.
Oh yeah.
So now let me tell you my story. What year was that around? Antonio McDyess and them. Allen Houston was hurt and all that. So I wanted, what year was that? Keith Van Horn.
Marbury.
Yeah, Junkyard Dog. Like, these are the names I can remember at this particular time. Now, I was a Knicks fan because I'm in a Knicks house.
What do you mean you wasn't?
But listen, I'm a Knicks fan because I'm in a Knicks house. But you got to figure out how you a Knicks fan. Yeah, Steve Ferguson might have been there, but I know that was a little bit later on. But I remember I used to be in the room playing the game. making noise. Like, why am I getting yelled at every time the Knicks do something? I'm like, yo, why don't you just pick a different team?
Don't make no noise if we're losing.
Listen, he come home, the 6-pack is ready. I'm in the room chilling, happy to see Pops. Pops, what's up? Go in the room, Knicks is on. Hey, calm down, the Knicks is on. Oh, here y'all go again. Y'all know how I go. Blood pressure up. Now he yelling. Now he mad. Now he mad at me. So then it was like, I gotta see what's up.
Ain't gonna be no Chuck E. Cheese if we lose.
McDice get there. Oh, it's about to be on and popping. Allen Houston come back, and guess what?
Nah, that was gonna be.
So now I just stilled my heart, I guess. So
that was supposed to
it's
be.
It's genetic, I guess. I don't know.
Mutombo, McDice, Van Horn, Marbury, Allen Houston. That was gonna be it, and then McDice get hurt in preseason.
Listen, I had a choice, man. Kobe was available to watch.
Nah, not in our house.
T-Mac was available to watch.
Not in our house.
AI.
Definitely not in our house.
But the only thing available for me to watch was the Knicks. Going to the Garden all the time. You just fall in love with it in New York. I can't do nothing else. But listen, I was forced into it, y'all, man.
Yeah, here we are.
Yep, and now I'm here. I can't turn away. I can't look at no other team. Now, players is different. Players I like, but
I'll give you that.
Any other teams?
Yeah, but Oro blew you up that day talking about some
with
Wade and Heat.
Dwayne Wade was going crazy. I like Melo, but for some reason Denver, I was like, can't deal with Denver.
All right, that was a good question too. We needed that.
This ain't gonna be no Chuck E. Ain't not even no Chuck E. Cheese.
Nah, I ain't getting nothing.
Man, listen, let me tell you about this person called Larry Leather. I ain't never met him in person, but it was crazy. I ain't even do nothing.
Yeah, you're gonna have ACS coming to me 30 years later.
Listen, where was they at?
Listen,
Nick abuse. Ain't even child abuse. Nick abuse.
Listen, if the Knicks don't win,
it was crazy, y'all.
You and your sister can't be in there arguing and fighting.
Yeah, that's a whole nother story for another day.
Yeah, y'all can't listen. Y'all can't be in there doing that if the Knicks ain't winning. If the Knicks losing, y'all got to be quiet.
Like, it's crazy. Knicks can really mess up your whole mood. You got to go to work and hear that. You got to go to school. Like, these kids in the past couple of years since the pandemic, they don't even know. You had to wake up and go to school. A good game came on, Grizzlies versus OKC. And you being quiet, eating your lunch, and then all of a sudden, how about them Knicks? And you're like, come on, I wasn't even doing nothing. No, I wasn't even saying nothing to you. Keith Van Horn. Tim Thomas. Man, listen, yo, when we got Eddie Curry, I thought we was about to be lit. He was telling me all type of stuff.
Listen, injuries. Because even Shaq, when we first got Eddie Curry, even Shaq said the second year after we had Eddie Curry, they asked Shaq, who's your up and coming toughest matchup? He say Eddie Curry.
He meant to say Del Curry.
And Eddie Curry just went south on us.
That was crazy. It ain't get good till I don't even know. Raymond Felton?
Yeah, but it was always the possibility. The Knicks was must see because there was a possibility.
That's what we always say.
Well, now again, here we are.
Now we good. I ain't got no. I had one gray hair coming, but now it left. Knicks is all right.
All right, if anybody made it this far, we shout you out.
And I mean, if you made it this far, put some coffee mugs in the chat or something. Think of some questions for the next time. By the time we see y'all next time, well, how many games we have played? 1, 2, maybe 2 games?
Whatever your schedule is like, we might get one in. We're gonna have to because we just can't wait till Sunday.
It's gonna be Knicks morning coffee till Knicks at night.
Then we just come at night.
We can't even do nigga at night. That's probably taken.
Yeah, it is. But we come on at night, whatever. You know.
But listen,
appreciate y'all.
Appreciate y'all for coming, family. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. You know what I mean? Turn your notification bell on. All that good stuff.
Peace.
Jet Life, I appreciate you for staying the whole time. Anybody else that's in the building, make sure you hit that like button. We out of here.